On SportsCenter, 3-peat or 1 choke. The Bulls try to avoid the tie in Game 6 of the finals. We know how the Deer did. What about the Tettleton? What about Father's Day for the Griffies in Seattle? Or for the Bonzes in the Dome? Or for the Krzyzewskis at Wrigley? Father's Day turns into Farther's Day for some goalies. They'll be farther from home after a day of wheeling and dealing. Our Sunday conversation, Darren Dalton dealing with reality.
I'm not going to tell you that I'm the best.
Stay tuned. Don't have a cow. Don't do a slow burn. Remember, unlike your local newspaper, SportsCenter does not rub off on your fingers. His chance with the Bulls fall victim to a different kind of three-peat. The golf picture in a moment, but first we start with the hoops.
And the second classic game of this year's finals has produced the triple overtime game being the other. This was no Bulls stampede into Phoenix. And going back to Phoenix for Game 6, the Bulls were at a crossroads between either history-making triumph or history-making collapse. It was the Suns that seemed a fresher, more confident team, even though they hadn't been able to beat the Bulls at home all season. With Chicago's bubble burst with a Game 7 before us. Well, in the first quarter, both teams come out shooting hot. B.J. Armstrong hits 1 3. Hits another. He was 4 for 5 from behind the line tonight. Michael Jordan, the 3-ball. Bulls up by 11 after a quarter. Tom Chambers coming off the 1 minute in Game 5. Played stronger game tonight. The reverse dunk. Suns down only 2. Later in the second quarter, Scotty, the explosive first step. The dunk over Barkley. Bulls by 5 at the break. Third quarter, Jordan against KJ. Reduced to a jump shooter, but hits this baseline shot. The Bulls would build the lead back to 10. KJ would help bring them back. The penetration, the foul on Armstrong, it counts. Still a 7-point Chicago lead, though. Early in the fourth, Barkley, the fake. The drive ties the game at 88. The Suns had the crowd. They had momentum. The next possession, Jordan answers a short jumper in the lane, but he would have to work for his points. Bulls by 2. Then the Suns answer. Marley, the deep 3. He had 21. Phoenix had a 1-point lead. Suns played strong defense in the fourth quarter. The Bulls were tentative. No rhythm on offense. 3 24-second clock violations for Chicago in the fourth quarter. Westfall pump. 40 seconds to go, though. No defense for this. They just part. Michael with the vintage drive pulls the Bulls back within 2. He had all 9 points at that point in the fourth quarter for Chicago. Still down 2. The penetration to Grant, to an open Paxson. The legacy of his career may be clinching shots from behind the three-point line. Did it 2 years ago against the Lakers. 4 seconds to go, though, for the Suns. And KJ with the penetration. The seemingly open shot, but Horace Grant recovers, makes the rejection. So Grant, for the second consecutive game, no field goals, but 2 big plays. The embrace between Jordan and Barkley, and the historical three-peat for Chicago. The first team in 27 years to win 3 straight titles. Only the 3rd team in history, the Lakers in Minneapolis, and of course the Celtics. The Bulls 10 of 14 threes. They had only 12 points in the fourth quarter, an all-time low in the finals. Pippen 23, Michael 33, Charles 7 of 18 for 21 points. The Bulls won this championship as they have the previous 2 by winning on the road. 8-1 in the last 3 finals on the road. Notice the defense. They play better defense. They are hungrier away from home. And that is an amazing mark. 8-1 in the last 3 finals. Michael Jordan, his own personal three-peat, MVP for the 3rd consecutive year. He spoke with Dan Patrick minutes ago.
Date with history. Are you relieved or are you exhilarated?
Both. It's hard, but we hung in there, and it's so exhilarating now, and I think it's so gratifying.
Take me back to
5 minutes before that, so he didn't have no confidence. He kicks it back out to Paxson. When I saw Paxson shoot it, I mean, I've seen him make so many shots when we really, really needed it. I just knew it was going in. I just knew it was going in, and it was just a matter of playing 3.9 worth of solid defense.
You look back.
There's the superstar comparison. Jordan, a new record for points per game in a finals. He scored 1 more point in a 6-game series than Rick Barry did for San Francisco back.
Place at the same time.